video. As you can tell, this is my very first ASMR video that I have ever done. So, I have been a very, very long time listener of ASMR for a lot of my life, and I figured that I would try to make some of my own. So, thank you all for giving me a chance, and let's get started. So, first up, got our fidget cube. Alright, let's open this up and see what we've got. Alright, so this is the fidget cube. As you can tell, it has 6 sides. That's 6 sides, and each one does a different thing. So, first we've got this little little joystick. It's kind of fun to mess around with. And you've got the spinner. You've also got these cool little gears. And they spin. They spin. Then we also have we've got the clicker. This definitely is like my first time ever really recording anything. So, as you can tell, I might be a little bit of an ASMR noob, but ASMR has really, really helped me a lot throughout the years as I'm a student, and it's a busy life, so sometimes it's hard for me to get some restful nights, and ASMR has definitely come up in clutch many, many times, so I definitely owe a lot to ASMR for helping me fall asleep. So I hope that this kind of lo-fi stuff, even though I know it's a very, very rudimentary kind of setup, I'm hoping that it can help some people fall asleep. Because I definitely spent gamers, eh? So, yeah. I gotta say, these little clicky buttons are definitely quite satisfying. I am a fan of them. Fidget Cube is definitely one of my favorite fidget toys out there. But I think we can say goodbye to our friend the Fidget Cube for now. And let's pick out one of the other triggers that I've got for you guys today. I'm not sure if my mouth sounds are any good. I haven't really ever practiced hand or mouth sounds, so can't really guarantee I'm very good at them right now. But if I practice, I am sure that I am going to get much better. And I've been debating doing ASMR for quite a while. Sorry about that. My schedule was so busy with university and stuff that I just never really got around to giving it a try. So I am glad that I am finally giving this a real shot. Alright. Up next we've got this little fidget waffle. To be quite honest, I'm not actually sure exactly what it is. I call it my fidget mango, because it kind of looks like a mango. Or it kind of looks like a waffle, I guess, but I call it my mango. Also, apologies if you hear a little bit of background noise. Unfortunately, not fully soundproof. But yeah, we've got some little nail scratching sounds, yeah. And definitely has some cool kind of visuals to it. I'm sure it'd look a lot nicer if the camera was a bit higher quality, but that's okay.
that our hands are nice and moisturized, let's move on to the next trigger. And how about we go for some lid sounds with none other than, I'll show you right here, than Vicks Vapo Rub. Of course, a classic house staple. What would I do without it? Always the absolute best for any sort of cold to help open your sinuses. And personally, I'm usually a pretty big fan of lid sounds. I guess I just find them pretty satisfying. So hopefully you guys like it too. One thing that I'm finding kind of interesting is sometimes I get really bored of like certain triggers if I see them too much. Like, I'm a big fan of those kind of like, well, because I have ADHD, it's those ADHD videos where they switch the triggers super often, but I find my focus is a lot more maintained when I'm actually the one doing the triggers myself. Also, hopefully my tapping sounds are okay. My nails are pretty short. I don't have the super long kind of nails that some of the other female ASMR artists have. Might have to be like JoJo ASMR and get some of those kind of fake nail things. Because honestly, they make some pretty good sounds. The long nails are definitely a pretty big W for making some pretty good ASMR sounds. And I don't know if you wanted some of the Vicks, but here. Make some kind of. It's very faint, but it does make a nice kind of sticky, clicky kind of sound. And here, let me dab a little bit onto you. There. Alright. Just give me a quick sec to just kind of get all that vapor rub off my hands, because it's kind of gone everywhere. But okay, now that we've done that, we can move on to the next trigger. So, got a bit of a fun one. I honestly have no idea if this is gonna make any kind of good noise, but we have none other than Freddy Fazbear himself. So here he is in his glory, and Pooping Freddy's nose seems to make a fun kind of tapping sound. It'd be awesome if I could learn to not bump the mic every couple seconds. Hopefully, you guys aren't finding that too disruptive. If you are, my apologies, and I assure you I will get better at not bumping into things, at least for ASMR purposes. Outside of ASMR, I am probably still incredibly clumsy, but that's okay. Stop hat can make some pretty nice little sounds. If you are a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, comment down below what your favorite game from the franchise was, if you have one. It's kind of hard for me to pick, but I'd probably say my favorite would be the second game. It was probably the one I played the most when I was younger. But yeah, I think we can say goodbye to Freddy for now. Say bye, Freddy. His arms are actually way too short to actually wave, but for the sake of the video, pretend that he waved goodbye. So, goodbye, Freddy. He is going to go over here. Alright. Okay, let me see what other triggers I have. This one I thought could be a fun one. I did not buy it for ASMR purposes. To be fair, actually, none of the things in this video were actually for ASMR purposes. They're just kind of random items that I have in my room. But I recently ran out of pencil lead. That was pencil lead. So I ordered some more. And they make some nice sounds. So. Once I made the switch to mechanical pencils, I never really went back to the regular ones. I am very much an avid mechanical pencil fan. I think they are a lot more satisfying to write with than regular pencils. And the cool thing about this one right here is kind of has a pretty satisfying lid on it. Sometimes when I'm trying to get work done, I just kind of sit around with this and just kind of fiddle with the lid. It's not really intended to be a fidget toy, but it is quite satisfying. Let's see if it makes some good tapping sounds. house right here. As you can see, he is truly magnificent. I can give him a few taps. Sorry to shake restful sleep.